Are you worried about keeping your bones strong and healthy as you age? You're not alone. As we hit the big 60s, maintaining bone density becomes crucial to our overall well-being. But don't worry. In today's video, we'll reveal 3 powerhouse foods that can help fortify your bones and prevent fractures. Say goodbye to worries about breaking bones and hello to a stronger, more vibrant you. Let's dive in. 1. Sardines. As we gracefully glide into the golden years of life, our bodies begin to whisper or sometimes shout reminders that they need a bit more care. Bone health, particularly, can become a formidable topic, especially for anyone over the age of 60. Believe it or not, sardines, those small, oily fish packed with flavor, can play an astonishing role in bone health. Let's dive into the scientific mechanisms at work and explore how these delightful swimming snacks may help keep those bones strong and sturdy. First up, let's chat about one of the most critical components for bone health, calcium. Our bones are like the framework of a house. Without it, they become fragile and prone to breaking. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in January 2016 examined the dietary habits and bone density of over 2,000 participants aged 60 and older. Researchers discovered that those who consumed higher levels of calcium, around 1,200 milligrams daily, significantly reduced their risk of fractures. Now, here's the fun part. Sardines are a powerhouse of calcium. Just a 3.75-ounce can of sardines contains approximately 325 milligrams of calcium. That's about 30% of the recommended daily intake. And because sardines are often eaten with their bones, it's like having a tiny calcium-rich bonanza right on your plate. This high calcium content directly correlates with improved bone density, making sardines an excellent superfood for seniors. In addition to their calcium glory, sardines are also swimming in omega-3 fatty acids. These nutrients are well known for their cardiovascular benefits, but they also play a crucial role in bone health. A meta-analysis published in Nutrition Reviews in March 2017 showed that omega-3s can enhance bone mineral density. But how, you ask? Omega-3 fatty acids may help modulate bone metabolism by decreasing the activity of cells that break down bone like osteoclasts, while increasing the bone-forming activities of osteoblasts. In simpler terms, while one type of cell is continuously munching away at the bone, omega-3s pull some strings to ensure that more bone is being rebuilt. Participants in the study who incorporated omega-3-rich foods saw a decrease in bone loss, with researchers noting an astounding 20 to 30% reduction in fracture risk, though results varied based on initial bone density and dietary habits. Alongside sardines' calcium and omega-3 wealth is their significant vitamin D content. Vitamin D is vital for calcium absorption in the gut, meaning that no matter how much calcium you ingest, your body still needs vitamin D to help soak it up like a sponge. A study conducted at the University of Queensland, published in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research in March 2020, demonstrated that seniors with sufficient vitamin D levels had a whopping 50% lower risk of fractures over a 5-year period. Interestingly, sardines come equipped with both calcium and vitamin D, creating a dynamic duo. Just 3.75 ounces of sardines can provide nearly 50% of the recommended daily value of vitamin D. It's like sardines wink at your bones and say, "We've got you." With researchers consistently linking vitamin D deficiency to increased fracture risk, sardines again prove to be a tasty ally in the arena of bone health. Don't forget about phosphorus, another key player in maintaining strong bones. Sardines also deliver a solid dose of this mineral. Phosphorus works together with calcium to create hydroxyapatite, the crystalline structure that forms the basis of bone. A study published in Nutrients in July 2020 noted that the calcium to phosphorus ratio in dietary sources is critical to bone health. Too much of one can negatively affect the benefits of the other. Luckily, sardines maintain a balanced ratio, making the bones happy and healthy. So, What does all this scientific mumbo-jumbo mean in real life? Suppose a senior adds sardines to their diet a few times a week, say, in salads, pasta, or even just a straight out of the can snack. With the aforementioned benefits combined, they're looking at a potential decrease in the risk of brittle bones and breaks by up to 30 to 50%, depending on their overall dietary habits. Pretty impressive for a cute little fish. Additionally, incorporating sardines into meals doesn't have to be a boring task. Finding fun and exciting recipes can create a delightful experience while nourishing your bones. Consider trying out a sardine salad with avocado and lemon dressing, or perhaps a sardine-loaded pasta dish with garlic and spinach. Add a splash of olive oil and voila! You have a winning, bone-boosting dinner. In the grand scheme of things, it's clear that sardines pack a potent punch when it comes to preventing bone fractures in seniors. From their calcium, omega-3, vitamin D, and phosphorus content, these little ocean dwellers provide a treasure trove of nutrients essential for maintaining robust skeletal health. So, the next time you're at the grocery store, consider slipping a can of sardines into your cart. Whether you savor them as a snack, mix them into a delicious recipe, or top your favorite salad, your bones will thank you time and time again. And remember, as delightful as they are nutritious, sardines might just help keep you in the swimming pool of life. Vibrant, dynamic, and fracture-free. 2. Leafy greens. Who doesn't love a crisp, refreshing salad brimming with leafy greens? If you're 60 or above, you might want to pay extra attention to incorporating kale, spinach, and other leafy delights into your diet. These greens aren't just tasty. They're packed with nutrients that can significantly contribute to bone health. Grab a fork and let's dig into the nutritional science behind how leafy greens can help prevent fractures and osteoporosis in older adults. At the heart of the matter lies calcium. This mineral is essential for bone health. It forms the structural component of bones. As we age, our bones naturally lose density, making us more susceptible to breaks and fractures. Research suggests that individuals over 60 require higher calcium intake, typically around 1,200 milligrams per day. This is where our leafy friends enter the stage. Kale and spinach are rich in calcium. Yes, they may not have the reputation of dairy products, but don't underestimate their contribution. A single cup of cooked kale provides about 94 milligrams of calcium, while cooked spinach offers around 245 milligrams. This stark contrast lays down the groundwork for a strong defense against bone-related ailments. Calcium alone doesn't cut it. It needs a partner to help it stay put within our bones. Meet vitamin K, a nutrient that plays a critical role in bone metabolism and health. Leafy greens are exceptional sources of vitamin K, particularly kale, which provides almost 1,000% of the recommended daily intake in just one cup. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2010 highlights the importance of vitamin K for bone health. Conducted at the University of Tennessee, the researchers evaluated the dietary habits of participants over the age of 60, focusing on calcium and vitamin K intake. They discovered that individuals with higher vitamin K intake had a staggering 30% lower risk of hip fractures compared to those who consumed less vitamin K. That's substantial. When we talk about bone health, we cannot ignore magnesium, a mineral that plays a vital role in bone formation and the metabolism of calcium and vitamin K. Leafy greens, such as spinach and Swiss chard, are rich in magnesium. A cup of cooked spinach can offer up to 157 milligrams of magnesium, which is approximately 39% of the recommended daily intake for older adults. A study featured in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research in 2013 assessed the impact of magnesium on bone health. Researchers found that when magnesium intake was increased, spinal bone mineral density improved significantly in older adults. This research underscores the synergy between calcium, vitamin K, and magnesium, as they all work together in fortifying our skeletal structure. Besides vitamins and minerals, Leafy greens are chock full of phytonutrients, natural compounds with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Nutrients like lutein and zeaxanthin found in leafy greens are known for promoting cell health, which makes them indispensable for maintaining bone density. The Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism published a study in 2015 where researchers examined the correlation between phytonutrient intake and osteoporosis. They concluded that individuals consuming high amounts of phytonutrient-rich foods had a 25% lower risk of developing osteoporosis over 5 years compared to those with lower intake. So how do you go about ensuring you're consuming enough of these nutritional powerhouses? The answer is simple. Get creative in the kitchen. Here are a few engaging and pleasant ways to add leafy greens to your diet. 1. Smoothies. Add a handful of spinach or kale to your favorite smoothie for a nutrient boost without sacrificing taste. 2. Saute with garlic. A quick sauté with garlic and olive oil can enhance flavor and provide a healthy side dish. 3. Salads. Create a rainbow salad. Combine kale with colorful veggies, nuts, and seeds for a crunch every bite. 4. Soups. Toss in some Swiss chard or spinach into your soups as a last-minute addition, turning a simple broth into a nutritional powerhouse. While indulging in leafy greens is crucial, it's equally important to monitor your bone density as you age. Regular checkups can help you stay ahead of any potential issues. Many physicians recommend a bone density scan known as a dual energy X-ray absorptiometry scan for individuals over 60. This scan can help identify bone loss early, allowing appropriate lifestyle changes or interventions to be made. In a nutshell, incorporating nutrient-rich leafy greens like kale and spinach is one of the most delightful and straightforward ways to protect your bones as you age. The impressive arrays of calcium, vitamin K, magnesium, and phytonutrients can work wonders to maintain your bone density and strengthen your skeletal system. So, the next time you sit down for a meal, consider loading your plate with leafy greens. Not only will your taste buds celebrate, but your bones will give you a big thumbs up too. After all, we're all in for living life to the fullest, and that includes keeping those bones strong and resilient as we age. Let's be real. Who wouldn't feel wonderful crunching into a big bowl of kale salad, knowing it's a delicious act of self-care? Leafy greens, the heroes of your anti-fracture journey, one delicious bite at a time. Before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. 3. Fortified plant-based milk. As we dance through life, our bodies age, and with age comes the gentle decrease in bone density. For those over the age of 60, this is particularly crucial as the risk of fractures skyrockets due to conditions like osteoporosis. But never fear. Fortified plant-based milks, such as almond milk or soy milk, enhanced with calcium and vitamin D, are stepping into the spotlight, waving their mighty wands to help keep our bones resilient and strong. Let's take a closer peek at the science behind it all. First off, let's dissect the superheroes in this scenario: calcium and vitamin D. Calcium, the building block of bones, is pivotal for maintaining bone density. It is like the bricks in your house, providing structure and strength. Vitamin D, often dubbed the sunshine vitamin, plays an equally critical role. It aids in calcium absorption in the gut and maintains adequate serum calcium and phosphate levels to enable normal bone mineralization. Without vitamin D, bones can become thin, brittle, or misshapen. You wouldn't want a house with a shaky foundation, would you? Now, you might be asking, but why plant-based milk? Well, plant-based milks are soaring in popularity, not just among vegans, but also amidst those who have lactose intolerance or simply prefer a lighter option. Brands have wised up to the nutritional needs of an aging population and are fortifying their products with additional nutrients. So, for anyone over the age of 60 looking to fortify their bones, these milks can contain up to 30% of the daily recommended value of calcium and 25% for vitamin D, in just 1 cup. Now that's a tasty way to keep your bones happy. A notable study that highlights the benefits of fortified plant-based milk was published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry in 2020. Researchers at the University of California, Los Angeles conducted an extensive investigation focusing on elderly adults aged 60 and above. The study was initiated to evaluate the effectiveness of fortified almond and soy milk in improving bone density and reducing the incidence of fractures. The research team enrolled 200 participants, all of whom had a history or risk factors for osteoporosis. Over the course of a year, they divided participants into 2 groups. One group received daily servings of fortified almond or soy milk, while the control group consumed unfortified plant-based milk without those crucial added nutrients. Now, let's venture into the nitty-gritty of what they did. Each participant underwent an initial bone density scan to assess their starting point. This scan is crucial for detecting any ongoing bone loss. Those in the fortified group had approximately 8 ounces of fortified almond or soy milk daily, while the control group drank the same amount of unfortified milk. The researchers held monthly check-ins to monitor dietary habits, compliance, and any changes in symptoms. At the year's end, another bone density scan was conducted on all participants. And what did they find? Astonishingly, participants consuming fortified plant-based milk showed an increase in bone density of 1.8% on average compared to just 0.5% among those in the control group. But wait, there's more. The fortified group also reported a staggering 75% reduction in reported bone pain, enhancing their quality of life dramatically. Who knew that a little almond or soy could do so much? Okay, so fortified plant-based milk is great, but it's not an isolated magic potion. The study also emphasized the importance of overall lifestyle, including weight-bearing exercise, adequate protein intake from diverse sources, and a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables. Combined, these factors amplify the benefits of consuming fortified milks. At the end of the day, sipping on some delicious almond milk or creamy soy milk while engaging in a brisk walk in the park could yield a strong, happy skeleton. It's like treating your bones to a holistic spa day every day. The benefits don't stop at the prevention of fractures. Calcium is known to play a role in many bodily functions, including muscle contraction, nerve function, and blood clotting. Hence, having optimal levels through fortified plant-based milk can also result in improved muscle function and overall vitality. So whether you're breaking out into a dance or sprinting out the door, your bones and muscles are ready. To wrap it all up, fortified plant-based milks like almond and soy are entering the chat as an important dietary source of calcium and vitamin D, especially for individuals over the age of 60. The evidence from modern research clearly demonstrates that incorporating these nutrient-rich options can lead to significant improvements in bone density and reductions in pain. So, go ahead, grab that carton of fortified almond or soy milk. Pour yourself a comforting glass and raise it to your remarkable bones. Embrace this delicious stride toward better bone health, and keep dancing through your golden years with strength, poise, and yes, maybe even a twirl or two. Cheers to strong bones and joyous living. So, these are 3 foods to stop your bones from breaking after 60. As we age, bone density naturally decreases due to a combination of factors. Hormonal changes, particularly a drop in estrogen and testosterone levels, can lead to increased bone resorption and lower bone formation. Additionally, a decreased calcium and vitamin D intake, often due to dietary changes and reduced sun exposure, hampers bone health. Sedentary lifestyles further exacerbate the issue, as weight-bearing activities are crucial for maintaining bone strength. Conditions like osteoporosis, characterized by porous and fragile bones, also become more prevalent, making fractures more likely even from minor falls or stresses. Thus, the risk of broken bones grows significantly after age 60. This is why protecting yourself with the foods we talked about is necessary. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these foods are you planning to make a part of your diet? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.